Alright, future me, digital me. I'm watching DOAC's video. Passive income is a scam. Post-traumatic broke syndrome is controlling millions. Whatever. That's the name of the video. So let's see. Um, yeah. Early on, the guy quoted someone who said, and she grew up very poor and now she's very successful. I just, that's just a great encapsulation of the ethos of the modern era. Well, she grew up very poor and now she was successful. So you mean she grew up very poor and now she's rich? Because there's a little slight thing there that you're hinting at. If she grew up very poor and was poor, that would mean she's unsuccessful, meaning her life was a failure, right? You are implying that every person's job throughout life is to earn money. That's the only thing that matters. All right? That's what pisses me off about Western society. If you don't make money, you're a failure. That's what it's about. You got to make the money. You got to make money. Otherwise, you're a total failure. And that is why Western society deserves to be nuked into extinction. All right? Dollar's crashing. It should crash. It should fucking crash to shit. Because, if that is the message that's going to be, taught, and that's priority number one, then fuck it, Let Western society fall. Because, we're not adding anything to humanity anymore. If make money, then, whatever, we got nothing to offer anymore. Fuck it. Let the let the ship sink and, hit the bottom of the ocean. Let the house burn down to the ground. Because, that is just totally, that's nothing to offer anybody. Oh, we made some more money. Blah, 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 blah. That is such a nothing thing. And it's just, I'm so sick of people being like, oh man, blah, blah, blah. It's worthless. Money is worthless. Fucking enlighten yourself and understand that. It's pointless. It's fucking stupid, worthless money. Ugh, jeez. All these people talking about that shit. And then, he said a quote. He said Jimmy Carr said, everybody is jealous of what you got, not how you got it. And it's like, yeah, all right. It's pretty obvious, I guess, That cuts a lot of ways. I mean, I don't know, you can take it in the context of what he was talking about in the video. He was talking about, a lot of the rich people like Elon Musk and stuff. Being super rich and stuff, but not having to deal with, having to work so much and everything. It's like, oh, you work so much. And like, first of all, they don't really work that much. These guys that are really, Your net worth is $400 billion. Well, I don't. Maybe it is back up to $400 billion. I don't know. But you don't work even 400 times as much as a normal person. You just don't. I by any fucking metric. You don't put in 400 times as much work as any person, as any one person on the fucking planet. You don't. Let alone 400,000? Whatever kind of multiplier you want to fucking think. It's like you don't do it to deserve that much more abstract resources. Because that's what money is kind of supposed to be, an abstract resource, a generalized resource replacement, a resource placeholder is what money is. That I will just kind of be like, put it in there. And you don't deserve that. You just fucking don't. So that's objectively true. It's not my opinion. It is objective fact. It's just that I can't control a million people and be like, get that motherfucker and chop his head off. So whatever. And also I don't have the money to build a million robots to say, get that motherfucker and chop his head off. So what are we going to do? Maybe I could scrounge up the resources to build one Roomba and give it a switchblade. But the difficult part would be finding out where Mr. Musk is and figuring out how to get the Roomba up to a high enough level where it would be able to slit his Achilles tendon. That would all be very logistically difficult. Anyways, I think that would be at least worth $1 billion if I were able to succeed at that. Because not that it would be laboriously worth $1 billion, but I think mentally it would be worth $1 billion. And you factor in the luck component of it, the sheer chance component of it. It's like betting. The fact that it actually got pulled off, yeah, I think I deserve $1 billion for that. So there you go. Now let us continue watching. And by us, I mean me, because I'm not fucking putting it in there and stuff. And you're going to have to watch the video on your own, and if you want to. The video sucks so far. Because it's just another one of DOAC's video. Oh, look at me. I'm rich. Are you rich too? Yes, we're both rich. And which means we're both better than everyone else, aren't we? Yes. When in actuality, I'm pretty much an average person, and you are too. But we have more money, so that makes us better. Yes, this is a numerical representation of our greatness. So that must be completely objective, right? Yes, it's numbers on sheets of paper, so it has to be totally objective and not subjective. Yes. And we have lots of them now recorded in digital form, but still, recorded as numbers. Yes. Okay, so I'm back. The guy in the DOAC show just talked about um, the money, does money make you happier thing, and he's like psychologists and economists. He was like, oh, psychologists and economists were having this debate for forever and blah blah blah. And he's like, oh, well, it's just been settled like in the last decade or whatever. And his thing was, you gotta think of it like this. And it was one story versus the other, and it was like, you know, really a really rich person, but their life is sucky. Like they hate their job and they hate their family and they hate their friends and everything, but they're really rich and they have a big house and a big car and really good job, but they hate it and everything. And then there's the other person, which they're in a very middle of the road house and everything, all that stuff. They love their family, they love their kids, their friends, they love their job, which is probably, little aside, job is, for me, working at a gas station. Like, that's the job that I did most of the time. It was something to give you money to eat. That's job. Career is something that's like just a notch above that. That is like your profession, like a lawyer. And your passion is something that like, okay, I'm a lawyer, but like I'm at one of those legal defense fund things that's like, I was a corporate lawyer and now I'm at the legal defense fund because I quit being a corporate lawyer because I got rich and shit. And I was like, I don't want to do that anymore. So now I'll work at the legal defense fund that pays me $25,000 a year because they have to pay you. But, you know, like I do it for free because I'm rich and my passion is the law. There you go. So, that kind of guy. But, back to what I was just talking about. The middle of the road guy, like, yeah, you have the middle of the road kind of house, you have family that loves you, everybody, best family ever, and you have great friends to hang out with, maybe, you know, some nights and stuff, definitely on the weekend, watch football, but definitely not this year, not the Super Bowl, and not last year because can't drink. But and the guy was saying, sorry, I lost my track of thought there. The guy was saying he said you would be a sociopath to pick the rich person route. And I would say, yeah. I mean, I would pick this is me personally. I would pick the other way. Me personally, just because, you know, I don't really give a shit about, I mean, you can look at my place. I don't really care. But I'm sure there are some people that'd be like, well, I'll take the hit. I'll take the hit of having a shitty family and friends and stuff just so I can have a Porsche. I don't know, man. I think after, I don't know. I'm saying a year, but you might be driving that Porsche into a wall. Anyways, I think the guy made a good point there. But after that, I'm going to add, if you take that middle of the road, that happy life kind of situation, the point that should be made on top of that is he was saying something about money just kind of takes your situation and takes your personality and kind of stretches out. So if you're miserable already, you're going to be miserable regardless. And if you're happy already, it'll make you more happy. That's what money said. So yeah, if you're kind of, I forget the words that he was saying. I forget his words. I call it middle of the road. Middle income, middle whatever, middle. Just average person, but having a good life with good peoples. And someone drops $50 million in your lap. Current standards, in current economy, not after, 6 months from now, which is October 8th, 2025, not 6 months from now, when the dollar is not even worth what a piece of paper is worth, because you can write on a piece of paper. A dollar you can't even write on because you can't see what's written on it. But 50 million today, worth a lot of money. 6 months from now, I don't think that's going to be worth anything. In other words, you better start buying toilet paper. But, yeah. That's another video. Let's keep watching. He just did that thing again with, he was like talking about like, oh, I grew up in Tahoe and this is before the money in Tahoe and blah, blah, blah. And he was like, definition of success and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, dude, people were happier in Tahoe than they were in LA, because the definition of success in Tahoe is a 2-bedroom house and a pickup truck. I'm like, success. Like, I don't know. That really always, that has pissed me off since, I don't even know. I don't know. I think I have had that bullshit radar in my head since I was like 6 or 8 years old. I think I've known that this world is made up of bullshit since I even really knew the words to describe how much bullshitty it was. Since I even knew that new capitalism versus socialism argument. Like, since I knew like these were architectures. But it's like, oh, he's successful. It's like, no, he's not successful, he's just rich. It's like, successful means like, yay, I did it. I beat Castle 4 in Mario. I succeeded. That's what successful means. Successful doesn't mean I took all your money. Unless, of course, he succeeded at robbing the bank. Is that what you're talking about? No. No, it's not. Successful is like a PhD professor that like actually knows what the fuck they're talking about. Like, that's successful. Academics are successful. They know things. They've learned things. They're still learning things. Those are successful people. You business people? You just at best you're one notch above janitors. You're not even at the level of like plumbers and electricians and carpenters. You're shit. All right? Go back to the humanities school and learn something useful like philosophy. All right? Because you're shit. All right? Shit. That's what you are. Less than shit. Fucking get in McDonald's and make me some French fries. All right? And you know what? Why don't you pay for them too? All right? Back to the show. So, the guy was just talking about he and his wife bought another house, a new house. And he had his brother or brother-in-law over, and his brother-in-law, whatever, was like, you're only going to live here for 2 years, right? And it was like, no. And it was like, oh, maybe, whatever. And he was like, well, our other house was a dream house. Now this is our dream house. Blah, 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 blah. I'm hearing this story because I don't know. I'm not recapping it exactly right, but whatever. I'm just like, how can you live like that? How can you buy a house, think it's great and everything, and then you want to buy another house just because, I don't know, because you want to move just because, like, the other house is, like, a little bigger or something? Like, I've only moved in my life because the rent got more expensive or the place fucking burned down. Basically, I moved because I was forced to. Means situations outside of my fucking control. I don't get these people. I don't get you. What do you need so much shit for? Life is not good for you? Damn. Fucking, I got a little scenario for you to run by. Fucking go to Ukraine. Go to Gaza. Why don't you live there? Go camping for a weekend. And you can come back here and be like, maybe this is not so bad after all. Yeah, there you go. Run that experiment for you. You'll take your little small house then? I mean, Jesus. Oh, it wasn't big enough. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways. That's just fucked up, I thought. Okay, real quick. They just talked about passive income. They just got to the section. The guy just said rentals aren't passive income. And, because, they're leaky toilets and roofs that need to be repaired and blah, blah, blah. That's like, yeah, that's if you're directly managing the rental, but a lot of my first apartment in Arkansas, for the longest time, it was mom and poppy. You know how much the rent was? $250 for like 2 years or a year and a half or whatever the fuck it was. I'm betting the reason they sold to a corporate was because they didn't want to deal with the managing of it anymore. And they sent us a letter. We're selling to blah, blah, blah management incorporate. I'm like, oh, shit. My rent's going to go up. It didn't say that in the letter. It didn't say that in the letter. We're selling to blah, blah, blah management professionals. Property Management Incorporated, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, fuck. My rent's going up now. It hadn't. For like 2 or 3 years. It was at a nice $250. I was like, this place is fucking awesome. Everything's nice and clean. Rent is cheap. Garbage is good. Washers there. Everything's good. Corporation takes over managing the place from fucking India or wherever. I don't know where the fuck it was. First thing they do, the rent goes up. Then as soon as you need anything fixed, you call and it's an automated phone service instead of a person. Press 1 to blah, 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 blah. So, yeah. Rentals are passive income. If you hand it off to an asset management company like I had to deal with. And then they raise the rent every fucking time they can. Which they do. So, fuck you, mister. I'm on DOAC, and I'm an expert, motherfucker. And they're like, no, you're not an expert, because guess what? You don't live in the trenches like soldiers do. Like, what is it called? NCO? An NCO. No. Sorry, Captain. Or, Corporal, or, Colonel. Sorry, Colonel. No. You don't know what life is. Listen to the NCO. They are passive. They are passive income now. Because they're all managed. They're all owned by corporations and managed by somebody else. So they are passive incomes. They are. And we, the end user, the EULAs, are getting fucked by them. I mean, it's still way bigger than I need. This one. Like I said I'll take this one size space, this little space here. I got another fucking room that I sleep in. I would take this size right fucking here if there were no bugs. No fucking bugs. But, you know, and there would have to be a kitchen somehow. But just this amount of space, this square footage. And the bathroom, obviously. I mean, but you get the point. The general point stays the same. It's just the place is way bigger than what I was used to. Anyways, point being, I got way more space than I need. I don't like bugs. I will say that a million times. I don't like bugs. I don't think anybody likes bugs. Anyways, to be continued. Alright, well, I decided that I couldn't watch that anymore because it was just getting too, like, ugh. And, yeah. So I just posted something like rage posting about him being wrong about passive income. And, yeah. Although, I do want to say something. At some point in that one, DOAC guy was like, apparently talking about his past, and is there a bug there? You piece of shit. No? I don't know. Whatever. And there was something like, he was like stealing food or something. I don't know. He was like talking about something about him being needing in food to get to where he is. So it's like, so what are you doing, man? Really? So what are you doing? I mean, I realize you're not a billionaire, but I really want to know, what are you doing? Because you're like, oh, I'm Mr. Billionaire, I'm Mr. Businessman. I made this and that. And it's like, yeah, exactly. You're exactly what I'm talking about. You're like so proud of yourself for being a businessman. I don't know what you did. I mean, I don't even know what the guy did. That I just see his podcast, and it's like, what business did you start? It's like, I don't know, because I don't buy things. I never was a buy thing kind of person. If I had money, if I was like Trump and I grew up in a family that had money, I would have bought things, but I didn't, so I didn't. Or I wasn't, so I didn't. Anyways, whatever words properly. We didn't have money, so I got gifts on my birthday. Just a few days off from now, and Christmas, and that's fucking it. If I got some present or whatever you would want to call it on for a day that wasn't my birthday or Christmas, it was like, wow, where the fuck did this come from? Like that was like, I guess miracle would be the word for it. And so, yeah, now I'm just like, I don't know. I don't fucking, like, whatever. I don't care about shit. So I gotta say, where is your, if you're nothing to, and you have, I don't know what his actual working capital is, but what are you doing? Because if you're not doing anything, then you're just another useless business douche that has no vision, no real vision. So, you're a janitor to me. You're a useless fucking piece of shit, and business douches are just guys that shuffle things around. We don't need that. We don't need that in fucking humanity. You're useless. Go away. I mean, seriously. I mean, people that, I would help, but I'm waiting for everyone in the world to stop killing each other. So, when are we gonna get to this? I don't know. I'd like to help, but you don't give cavemen, you don't give every caveman in the world a nuclear warhead. So, what are we gonna do? Yeah, I don't know. I know nothing I'm saying is making sense, but whatever. It's not for you to make sense. Just fucking let it flow over your head. Yeah. And as I said, show me you have vision. The GoFundMe link is up there. Watch it, do it, click it, link it, put it, and you can make it happen. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what these people are doing. You make money and then you're like, you have a podcast, a web. I don't even know why they're called podcasts when they're on YouTube. Do you broadcast it to people's cars while they're commuting? Because that's what a podcast is to me. So it's a YouTube show. Whatever. Anyways, I'm just getting all over the place because I'm not watching it anymore. I'm just kind of recording. Anyways. Great DOAC show. I just miss the days when these guys, DOAC and Joe Rogan, would have people on that had worthwhile things to say. And now they're just cycling through people that are just ball washing bastards. To quote my man, Captain the Guard from Shawshank. Bunch of bowl-washing bastards. Because that's all they are. That's all they are. Just, oh, you're great too? Oh, yes, I'm great too. Excellent. What should we talk about next? How we're great? Yes, we should talk about how we're great. We're both great, right? Yes, we're both great. Why? Because we have lots of money. Yes. Right? Because that's the mark. That's the benchmark. Did you cure polio? No? No. Neither did I. But I got a lot of money. Yes, you did too. So we're better than that guy. Yes. I cured polio and made sure everybody could make the vaccine for free. Right. That guy's a scumbag. That's not the benchmark. I mean, every day we should be talking about someone like that. Not, oh, here's this millionaire. There shouldn't be an advertisement on everywhere saying, this is the new way for you to make money. There should be an advertisement saying, come here to my school and you will be the first person to Alpha Centauri. That should be the advertisement that's fucking everywhere. Not, you want to earn $5,000 in 1 month? That shouldn't be the fucking advertisement, you stupid ass motherfuckers. This should not be the society that I'm living in. Why am I here? And it better not be to fix you motherfuckers, because that was the problem. Fucking, you gotta fix yourselves. Jeez, figure it out. Damn it. Money. Ugh, what a disgusting thing. Filthy, worthless money. What was the quote Newton said? Was it Newton, Galileo? I forget, someone said, why would, basically, I'm paraphrasing, basically he's saying, why would God give me a brain and then be like, by the way, that really important thing that I gave you, that cool, important, awesome thing I gave you, yeah, don't fucking use it ever. I only gave it to you to, like, just take and set totally over there. Why would God instill me with sense, reason, intellect, and then forego, and then ask me to forego their use? Yeah, that's got to be a question that people are asking, dude, all the time. Why would you give me the ability to question your existence and then punish me for questioning your existence? That is a trap, my friend. Doing exactly the only thing that the brain is capable of doing. Making, and this goes back to the money thing. You charge me money. Ugh, it's just dumb people. Dumb people piss me off. As I get more and more old, dumb people and the things that sprout from the dumb people problem are just pissing me off more and more. I'm more and more pissed off from dumb people problems. And money is one of them. Money is the dumb people problem of them all. Oh, well, you gotta have money. Jeez. You guys never grew up past like you kind of just like crept up to puberty and like you just like, well, my balls dropped and my brain didn't get any bigger. Something around puberty just kind of like the chemistry didn't like, ooh, and then it just kind of didn't get up to the brain and didn't develop right and stuff. It's just like the chemical, it's getting fucking long. Whatever. Anyways, the point is, dumb people piss me off. Rich people piss me off. I'm just pissing myself off now. I need to get back to the happy place, you know, the happy place with a midget on a tricycle, grandma with 2 pitchers of beer. No, it was grandma winning the lottery, and it was her that had his girlfriend that had 2 pitchers of beer or something like that. I don't know. Whatever. I know for sure it was a midget on a tricycle, right? Like a midget in a cowboy outfit having a tricycle, right? And then the final one, it was Chubbs playing the piano. Got my hand back. Dun 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 dun. White lace and something. I don't know. Better. You suck, you stupid clown. Anyways, whatever. Everybody have a happy boobs day. Kill rich people with machine guns and grenade launchers. Just automatic grenade launchers. Not even like single ones. Just automatic. You know, army style. Army issue, military grade, incendiary grenade launchers. Not like regular ones, but like Hollywood style incendiary grenade ammo. Just boom, 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 boom. Automatic grenade launchers, just boom, 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 boom. Just like 50 of them. Just like you and your 3 buddies all with them. Just like lighten them up. I guess one of you is going to have to drive because it's a drive-by, by the way. Yeah. And you're lighting up the entire community. The whole gated community is getting it. And there's not enough fire trucks in the nearest 3 districts. Everybody's getting burned down. They're all getting burned down. Kneecap the rich. Boobs everywhere. Boobs everywhere. Falling down from the sky. Just boobs. Boobs everywhere.